Well, good morning. This morning we read from Proverbs 18:17 to 19 and verse 2. Good practical advice. First of all, it says when you hear an argument, examine the argument, because a well-prepared argument can seem right. Until you begin to ask questions of it, you cross-examine it. And in these days when we're listening to a lot of well-prepared arguments, let's examine that which we hear. Let's test it and make sure it's true. It got some advice about not fighting, about so when someone's wronged, they will be unyielding. And then it's got a couple of verses which are quoted often these days. From the fruit of their lips, a person's stomach is filled. With the harvest of their lips, they are satisfied. The tongue has the power of life and death, and those who love it will eat its fruit. And some people use these verses to pretend that words have got a magical power. By your words, the world is changed. But if you have a positive confession, if you name things and say things, then some magic power will ensure that your stomach is filled. So if you say, I'm rich, then money will come to you. That's not what these words are about. Remember the nature of the book of Proverbs. Good practical advice. It says be careful how you speak, because what you say can get you into trouble. Using your words wisely can help you in life. You can produce in others a good reaction to you. The fruit of a salesman's lips fills his stomach because he persuades people to buy. The fruit of a negotiation, by the way you deal with people, by the way you speak to people, that helps you to get on in life. Use your words wisely. The tongue has the power of life and death, not in a magical sense, but if you say something wrong, it will get you killed. If you say the right things, it will help you progress in life. Proverbs is not a book about the great supernatural things, but is a book of practical advice. So these verses are not about magical powers of words. They are about the practical use of the way we speak. If you have an unreliable friend, you soon come to ruin, but there is a friend who sticks closer than a brother. Good practical advice. Unreliable friends, those who run away with the first sight of trouble, leave you in trouble. But the friend who sticks closer than a brother, lifts you up. And there's so much in Proverbs, good practical advice that we read this morning, which was useful 3,000 years ago, or when this book was written, and is useful today. Good, practical, sensible advice. Read Proverbs in that way, and you'll do well. The Lord bless you. Amen.